Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. And in today's video, I have a very special friend of mine by the name of Lerato. Lerato, say hi.
Hey guys, how you doing?
So we've known each other for a couple of months, and she's just one of those people that I knew for a short while, but our friendship developed so quickly because we have so much in common, and I just decided to invite her for one of my videos to give her opinions and perspectives on various things. And with this video in particular, we are going to be tackling a very well-known topic. I think it's become a buzzword. We are going to be tackling self-love and what it means to us. So I'm glad that you're joining us. Stay tuned. So as I had mentioned before, we are going to be talking about self-love and why it's become such a huge movement and basically what it means to us. So Lerato, I would like you to explain to us what is self-love, and why do you think it's such a huge movement, and how do you show yourself love?
Right. I think self-love means different things to different people. For me, it's the full expression of yourself, showing up to every space. Doesn't matter which space you are in, but being authentic and expressing yourself in the fullest way that you possibly can. And I think it's a huge movement now because of the internet. I mean, now you can see ideas bouncing from one place to the next, because now someone can talk about it, and then you find that the next person has caught on it. Because things like, I can make examples like yoga and everything else, they've been famous before, but now they are sensational. They movements because of the internet. I think that's why it's such a big thing now, because maybe someone wrote a book about it or vlogged about it, and then everyone else jumped on the wagon. And for me, I think the self-love, the way that I show it to myself is through the smallest things. Making a cup of tea for myself, taking a lukewarm bath with candles and just beautiful things, a glass of wine at the end of a day when I'm tired, all of that. I think also putting yourself first, thinking about filling your cup before you can give out to the world anything, because you can't give out of an empty cup. So I feel like self-love is that filling your cup so that you're able to be able to fill other people's cups, or just contribute to their cups as well.
Okay. So Lerato, thank you for expressing that, and I love that you've said self-love is showing up as yourself as authentically as possible in any area of life, which I think is very important. And to add on to that, I think it's also doing things that align with who you are and things that serve your highest and greatest good or greatest self. So I totally agree with that. With me, why I think it has gained so much momentum, especially in these years, it's because I tend to think that some years back we really had a lot of challenges in terms of our outside world. People had to go look for food, and just there was hard labor, and there were all these things that weren't really making us focus on ourselves. But with great technology advancement, we've had so much convenience, and with that convenience has come an opportunity to just sit with ourselves and really our purpose and why we are here. In the era of our grandmothers, maybe they didn't have that opportunity to do so because life was just very like you had to cater for your kids, and they used to have like many kids. There was survival, you know, and there was colonialism, and there was all this stuff that was happening outside. But us, we have so much going on for ourselves in terms of the technology that is there. So we are forced to look in ourselves and question ourselves as to why we are here. So that's why I think self-love has become such a huge thing, because everyone is trying to figure out life, not only in the physical aspect, but also in a spiritual aspect. And and ways that I show myself love is, as you have said, I'm big on just showing myself the smallest treats, you know, as you've said, making a cup of tea, just taking some alone time, some me time, and like taking a rest when I feel like I'm tired. That is also important to me. And just it can be tough love also, like being consistent with something that I've set my mind to, you know, even when it seems difficult. And just it's not only the soft things, but also like the really tough things that you have decided to. So
holding yourself accountable.
Is
also self-love.
Is also self-love. It can't be the sweet things and the treating yourself all the time.
Absolutely.
It also has to be the tough things that you've decided to do, including even placing boundaries with people, which can be very uncomfortable sometimes, because people sometimes feel very entitled to your space, to your time, to your resources. So it's not only a journey of the sweet things, of the treats, it's also a really tough journey for me. So thank you guys for joining us, and my friend Lerato. As I had mentioned, normally my friendships take a while to develop. It can even take years, but with her it's just the connection and chemistry was instantaneous. It's like we just smashed into each other, which is crazy. You don't get too many experiences like that, right? And I love you, since we're in that topic, and I just love your presence and love being around you. As you've said, you love people, and I find you very accommodating and very patient, and I can have very intellectual, stimulating conversations with you, and I can have fun with you, and
get crazy.
I
absolutely love you. Like when I saw you a couple of times, and I was like, okay, what about some coffee, girl? You know, because I felt like there's something there that I feel like I am connecting to, so much of it, and you're just awesome. You are smart. The conversations that we have like always inspire thought. When I think about what it is, oh my god, now I have to think about what you said. Like, okay, you know, that is very nice, because then my brain is always working when I'm with you. And if we're going crazy, then we're going crazy. That's it. You know, there's just so much diversity to our friendship, and I just absolutely adore it.
It is true. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us. See you in the next video.